is my decision. This is my decision.
Last day. Oh my God, look, we can see Everest from here. We were like, what, 6 minutes from Animal Kingdom?
6, 7, 8. Pretty close.
Tomorrow's a travel day, so it's our last like full day here. We're pretty tired, honestly. Yeah. It's about 12:17. We still did like sleep in and everything like that, but pretty exhausted.
I'm ready to eat and like relax, honestly.
I feel like I'm like half and half. Like there's a part of me that wants to like eat and relax, but there's a part of me that's like, once I eat, I'm gonna be rejuvenated. I'm gonna eat, give me a coffee or give me a drink, I'm good to go. Ready to roll, ready to like put a final button into our final day. I don't even know what that even means. But I'm ready. At that point, I feel like I'll be ready to like put the nail in on our final day. Like go out with a bang. I want to eat, get rejuvenated. I kind of want to, and then I just kind of want to go to the parks and just like drink for a while. Drink. Be merry. We don't even have to ride the rides, but just be in the vibes.
I'm tired of walking. Damn, we've been walking for days upon days.
Yeah. I woke up this morning and I couldn't put full pressure on my right foot.
Oh, shit.
So that was a new development. But by the time we finished getting ready, it's feeling better. I just feel like a pain in my right leg. I think it's just like, at this point, adrenaline is kicking in and making me not feel it. But hopefully it does stay okay. So right now we are going to a Waffle House. We had a reservation this morning for Crystal Palace again because we canceled the one from before. We ended up canceling the one for this morning last night, and we just weren't gonna get there. It's fine.
We weren't gonna make it. It's 12:19 right now. We had it for what, 10:30?
10:20. We weren't gonna make it. We had a late night, and Magic Kingdom been close to 11 p.m. last night, so yeah, it was a late night. Yeah. So now we're just going to Waffle House. We don't have a Waffle House near us where we live. Everything, like every Waffle House is probably like over an hour away. So this Waffle House is 10 minutes from the hotel. So we're gonna get in some good old grub and see where we land after that. We may be going to Disney Springs. We may be heading into the parks early. I guess we'll see after we get some more energy, more substance.
Yeah.
And we'll check in then.
I don't think you listen. You listen. I don't think you listen.
That's a wrap on Waffle House.
That shit was great.
Look at with my hair. What happened to my hair in just those 30 minutes? Where?
Buzz.
Whoa! Oh my gosh. I'm so tired. Let's get a coffee.
I want a cookie. I want a cookie.
Let's go get a coffee.
I want a cookie.
I haven't decided if I wanted to ride Guardians by myself or not. Because he won't ride it with me.
My head still hurts from that Tron.
Babe, you just made that up.
My head really hurts, seriously.
It does hurt right now? Okay.
What the fuck is so funny?
Because, y'all, he said nothing about his head hurting until I brought back up the Tron ride. So he's mentally doing it to himself. It's like a mental game. It's not real.
I'm not. Seriously, my head is starting to pound a little bit.
Okay, I'm so sorry to hear that.
She don't give a shit.
It's not that. I just don't really believe it. All right.
Jump scare. Ah!
We're going to Disney Springs.
Well, I don't agree. I'm sure he's going to take a nap.
If I go there and get a coffee, I'm not going to want to take it. All right, folks, we made it to Disney Springs.
Yeah, my fiance. She's trying to spend some more money.
Well, he's not wrong about that. I'm just also trying to make I mean, if you didn't realize you're going to be spending money to be with me anyways, then shit, you should have thought about that a long time ago. I ain't cheap.
We ain't got it.
We should have ate here.
Huh?
So we should have ate here.
I thought it was just literally a shop.
I thought it was mostly shops. I didn't think it was all mostly restaurants. I mean, I knew they had a lot of like restaurant reservation places. I thought they were just like sprinkled in.
Yeah.
This is 90% restaurants.
All people get restaurant reservations from here.
Yes. Recommendations. He said there's a sushi place.
We gotta
Japanese
do
food.
this back home.
What's that?
$12.99. This is like you play a whole bunch of games with like your party. See right there. And you just go throughout like the whole.
All the levels?
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, there's a. Oh, so this is the theater that I was talking about. Damn, I wonder if they would have had a. I guess this is too early of a showing for Avatar.
Do they have shows here?
Well, no, look. I'm saying early showtime. It's the AMC right there.
Oh, that's what you were talking about.
Oh, let's go in the M&M's world.
Freaking M&M's.
And we were just about to just go back to the hotel and miss this. Come on.
Huh?
I said we were about to go back to the hotel and miss this.
Oh, I thought we were going to come eventually.
Well, no.
Damn. I have a big answer.
I am. Look at the little cups. This is actually a pretty fire backpack. What? How much is that?
50.
Oh yeah, we don't get discounts here. 45. That's the only difference. Look at the little shot glasses.
Oh.
It smells like crayons in here.
Yeah.
We just in the M&M shop. Little bowls. Look at this. Melts in your mouth, not in your hand. I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't know.
All the merch has it on there. You know who would get a kick out of that? Maya. Oh, there's a little notebook. You can make this our scrapbook. M&M's. That's what I'm really on the hunt for, is a scrapbook for us. Maybe you thought I did. I was. The shorts I thought were cool. The brown, like these are kind of cool.
M&M shorts. Peanut.
Oh, you're good.
Peanut and chocolate candies. M&M shorts.
I don't hate them. Some M&M loungewear. I could see like wearing a little M&M crop with like the crop shorts. That would be cute.
Yeah, that would be.
Imagine the vision, right? You got these little boxer shorts with a long like white tee, like plain white tee, you know, with some brown dunks and like a dad hat and some chunky socks. Okay, but no, that's a fit. That's a bust down. It's a cool little chill fit. Like I could go like run some errands in that real quick, slide on my little M&M boxer shorts.
I don't even know what this is. What is that?
Well, I'm getting something from here. This place is called Salt and Straw. That smells so good.
Pineapple upside down cake.
Huh?
They got pineapple upside down cake.
Oh, ice cream. It says now scooping. They have that as an ice cream flavor.
They got a freaking Marvel store, bro. It says superhero headquarters. Who knows what that means? We're about to find out.
Yeah, we're about to find out. I want to go in the candy cauldron. Mom and Ray went in here. Look, it's Spidey. Oh my God, it's Baby Groot.
My favorite superhero of all time right here.
Huh?
Yo, that's
You can get that for $150. You can get.
type of shit I would want in my house. I'm not gonna lie.
That's
In a
scary as
casing
hell.
like
I don't
this.
want that.
In a casing
That's
like
just
that,
collecting dust for no damn reason at all.
It's collectibles. You collect this stuff. That's fire.
I don't know. Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
I like that. For like you. I don't like it for myself.
The V-neck.
Yeah.
You didn't like that shirt?
Not bad.
I also like this one for me.
Yeah. I like that. I don't know about the Spidey logo.
Dog in the middle. I wish it wasn't there. But it's still a cute top. I wonder if we do, since this is Disney merch, did we still get 20% off? Whoever holds his hammer, if they be where they shall possess the power of Thor. Look at the backpack. You wouldn't carry a Myra backpack? Like how I got this one?
Maybe.
Oh, look, the spider ears are so cute. You can fit multiple things in it. Like it's not a regular size mug and it's flat. Like you could eat anything out of it. You can put ice cream in here. You can do like, you know what I'm saying? It's a multi-purpose mug. It's not just a mug. Let's look at Baby Groot. Oh yeah? Look, it's a Baby Groot.
Were you gonna put that on your bag?
Yeah, but I won't put him on. I won't get him until I get an Avengers bag when we go to Disneyland. We go to Disneyland, like once we're done with the whole Disney World experience and we go to Disneyland, then I'm gonna get an Avengers bag. And that'll be what I wear to the Disneyland parks. And then you'll see my Baby Groot. But look at him. This one's kind of freaky.
He died in the movie, didn't he?
No, well, kinda, and then he just became a Baby Groot.
He became a big Groot.
No, he was Big Groot at first.
Oh, yeah.
Then he gave his life force to save everybody, and then he became Baby Groot. And now he's like slowly, oh look, it's Rocket. He looks a little scary, I'm not gonna lie.
Does he?
They didn't do Rocket justice.
He looks like Rocket.
No, he does not.
You talking about the eyes?
Yeah, I don't know. They could have did this part a little better. Sick.
This is one of my favorite Disney movies of all time.
That's pretty cool.
Honestly,
This thing is $150. Now these you would wear.
Yeah, I actually would. How much did you say?
$39. 20% off.
Oh man.
You should don't hate this, but I've never seen you in stripes.
Yeah, I couldn't picture myself wearing this. I'm not gonna lie. This is fire.
That's cool.
You don't like it?
No.
Why? Because the colors?
Yeah, I don't know. It's leaving a little bit to be desired for me.
Too much what?
It's leaving a little bit to be desired for me. This is fire. And it's in my favorite color. Wait, let me see. Excuse me. Nah, it's a zip up. Not digging it. I don't like the zip up.
You don't like the what?
It's a zip up,
Oh, yeah.
not a hoodie. I mean, although, honestly, when my hair's like this, it is easier to just have a zip up.
Yeah.
But
I ain't gonna say all hell no.
I don't,
I like
I
it.
just, yeah, I don't remember the last time I wore a zip up jacket.
I'm not super in love
It gives,
with it.
you know what? It gives classic, like, early 2000s Disney style.
This would be cool to like have.
I do like
Like in
this.
the future. Like when we get older and like we went to Disney 2020, well, 2025, but still.
Yeah, that says 2026. You want to try the chicken guy? We definitely should have came here on it. The light fixture's cool. Ooh, this would be dope to have in the house.
You know, Rob said last night that it's a good chance when we come back that stuff might not be there.
Yeah. I should maybe get it for a freebie, actually. I think I'm locked in. This is not good. We've made it to that part of the trip where I'm just tired. Just tired doing everything. Tired going to breakfast, tired shopping, just tired.
Yeah, I'm done.
He's cooked. Midway through us walking through Disney Springs, actually not very far into us watching Disney Springs, his legs was already hurting again. We're pretty much cooked.
Walking. I'm tired of walking, right, Paul?
What'd you say?
Tired of walking.
He's just, but then I asked him if he's tired. He's like, he's not tired enough to like go to sleep. So it's all good, man. We're on our last day. I just didn't want to spend it all sitting in the room just because we're so tired. So I'm glad we got out. I'm glad we got out to see Disney Springs. It was actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it was.
Lots of shops, but still cool nonetheless.
It's my move goal these last few days have been saying I've quadrupled my steps. Quadrupled.
Disney will do that.
And I already walk a lot on a regular. So quadrupling is absolutely crazy.
We got in a lot of good steps, a lot of good memories. So
it was beautiful. I can't wait to come back.
Yeah, we were just talking about how it just makes you want to grind a little harder, like get focused when we get home to come back, pay off everything and come right on back.
Start planning the next one, but man, when you start thinking about planning a wedding.
Yeah, man. I will say, having an annual pass the same year that you get engaged and have to start planning weddings and planning about like where we're going to live and moving in together, figuring out where we're going to live so that we can move in together after marriage and everything, it just starts to get real complicated.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out how we're going to come back here without spending money that we should be saving for a wedding.
Yep.
Having to figure out 2 pots so that both are being filled, so that we're not wasting our annual pass money either.
Right.
So a little tricky, but I'm sure we'll figure it out.
Next proposed trip is currently for March, our anniversary.
Yeah.
So January, February, it's about 3 months.
So between then, we're paying off what we spent this trip and putting a little bit aside for the next trip. We will deal with that as it comes.
One step at a time.
One step at a time. Right now, we are on our way back to the hotel just for a little quick debrief moment. And then we're going to head over to my friend's house to watch some Disney movies until we go back to the parks for Fantasmic. So,
Yep.
on to the next.
This is my decision. This is my decision. I don't think you listen. You listen. I don't think you listen. For me to come out, it must mean I'm a teacher. It must mean I'm not the same. It must mean I'm on your case. For me to come out, it means that I'm not teacher. I want to show you my world.
That was awesome. What a great show.
For everyone's sake, do not
Can you imagine that we almost missed that?
the venue. Thank you for your cooperation and have a wonderful evening.
We officially just finished Fantasmic. And mind you, he almost had us miss this completely.
Did I?
And this was his first time seeing Fantasmic. We told him it was a must-see. And
Make us miss it.
because you were not trying to come back into the parks.
Oh. Yeah.
And so we just ended on a bang. But official thoughts.
That is the best show that I've seen here. That's number 1. Magic Kingdom is 2. But, bro, that show was amazing. We started with a bang with the engagement. Our trip was in Magic. We started there, and then we ended with a bang at freaking... What's this one called?
Hollywood Studios?
Yeah. No, I saw the show.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, that is 101. That's special. I definitely would watch that again right now.
I guess I wonder if some people do that. Like, if they stay for like the first show and they stay and watch it again.
Would you say?
What was your favorite part of the show?
It's hard to pick one. I would say.
Well, give us a list.
I would say Mickey appearing in multiple places is absolutely insane. I know there's probably multiple of them, but just
What do you mean? It's magic.
right, it's the magic. Yeah. Of course, the Lion King part, of course, was always great. Seeing Rafiki, I saw him a couple of days ago. You know, we talked, chopped it up, but it's always good to see him, you know, in action. Man, there are a lot of highlights. I thought the fire part. I literally thought the fire part was gonna go wrong. I thought that it would never go out, but you know, of course, it did eventually. That was, I don't know. That was a lot of highlights, man. It was great. I enjoyed it completely.
Well, you've heard it here first, folks. Obviously, it's Val's favorite show. So, we were already lovers of Fantasmic, but...
Know all the words.
And the dance moves, right? So happy to bring him along.
Yes.
Well, that's the end of our parks for this trip. We're gonna close the night out trying to make it to Disney Springs. He wants to go to Chicken Guy, which if we make it, we'll show you, but if not, so long. That's it. Final park.
I literally stood up at the end to give well-deserved respect, a round of applause, because they put their asses into that show, man. Whew, that was fire.
They sure do. They put every last bit of it in there.
That was their ass.
Last times at the park for this trip until we come back.
Favorite park, final verdict.
This does count as Hollywood Studios.
It does.
It does. Still Hollywood Studios.
It does.
It might have to.
Still Hollywood Studios.
Yeah.
I don't
Definitely still. My favorite park still is Hollywood Studios, hands down.
know. I might have to just put Hollywood Studios because of the fact that the food was great.
Yeah.
Food was great, the rides were great, and the shows were great. Might be number one.
Oh my gosh. Mind you guys, if you didn't watch the other video, he was saying Magic Kingdom was his number one.
I gotta,
At his big age.
once we put these
As
videos,
he's been saying.
once we put these videos together and we look back on everything, I'll
Then you
have
your
a
final verdict. Once you're editing, you'll be like, oh,
Exactly.
actually,
Yeah, we're just gonna have to put it in our trip recap vlog or podcast or whatever.
Yeah, that was great, man.
Man.
What an awesome trip. I can't wait to come back.
More Disney World.
Yeah. Val's a recruiter at this point. At this point, how many are you now? You should keep a roster of your Disney recruiters.
Oh, how many
Yeah.
adults I've created?
Yes. You really should. You should just have a wall like above your pin wall, just like of the people you've recruited.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Back. March can't come fast enough.
Yeah, we are thinking about coming back in March. Maybe pop in before then if we want, but definitely March. Until then, this is our last Hollywood Studios. Actually, I don't know, Val. I'm still like toe-to-toe with Animal Kingdom. Those are still my top two. I can't decide one or the other. Animal Kingdom just feels so much like home to me. I just love it. It's so peaceful.
I like it.
I don't know. And yours
I did
was...
not like them.
Mine are tied to
Okay, yeah.
those two.
See?
But I go to EPCOT so much that it's like making its way up there.
Ooh.
It's hard to pick.
It is.
It is.
But I do think Magic's at the bottom.
For sure. Magic's at the bottom.
But,
But out of all the rest...
yeah.
Animal Kingdom's at the bottom for me.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so surprising.
I don't even remember. I can't remember exactly like
What we did there?
what we did. Yeah.
Dinosaur.
Which was your
fun.
favorite ride?
Dinosaur was fun, but it's gonna be gone. So.
Safari.
He went to sleep on that.
Oh, Safari! I went to sleep. Safari. Oh, the Lion King show was cool.
Yeah.
The two Avatar rides.
Yeah.
Mid.
Oh my God. Don't get me started.
The Zootopia show.
Eh.
That one was disappointing.
Yeah. See what I
Bring
mean?
back Bugs Life.
I never even got to see the regular Bugs Life show.
See, that one didn't really have a lot of highlights.
The food is good at Animal
Yeah,
Kingdom.
you just didn't get to try the best one.
Yeah.
What food did we get?
I just remembering what we had the first time.
You guys got like those bowls. Those like rice
Oh
bowls.
yeah, those were good.
What was it?
Those bowls.
Oh, those bowls were good. We didn't even get to have none of the best food at Animal Kingdom.
What else
No,
did it?
Satuli.
Satuli's.
Oh, okay.
Do you guys want any last pictures?
We've got
a
enough
million pictures. But this is our last day.
Nah, I'm just tired.
Well, yeah,
We
no,
got so
like I
many
already have my
pictures.
scarf on. It's not gonna
We
happen.
have so many pictures.
Yeah.
It's actually unreal.
Yeah.
I went to the app today. I was like, bro, I can't. I won't.
Why doesn't it let you select all of them?
No, you have to go buy one.
I know. Oh my God. I was like, next trip we're downloading these by day because I can't.
Yeah.
I would say we've got our money's worth for this trip.
Absolutely. We spent those
Annual
sure.
passes are worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money.
The annual passes allowed us to be able to come into the parks today after being tired from a 7-day Disney trip and just come and see the best show. So,
Say, pay your bills before you come to Disney. All of them.
yeah.
For the month, pay your month.
For your month, pay all of your bills. That way when you come here,
Yeah, you're gonna
you could
spend
just...
your whole check.
Yeah. Yeah, there's
You
no...
just want to try stuff. You want to do stuff.
Try stuff, buy stuff.
It's hard to say no.
Yeah, that's true.
I feel like if we were home doing regular stuff, or like at King's Dominion, I would have said no to a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, but it's Disney, so it's like it's harder to tell yourself no.
Tron won't see me again, but I'll look at it from afar.
Take good pictures of us from the bottom.
Yeah, exactly. Just hear our screams.
Huh?
Just hear our screams from below.
Yeah.
Look for two people with their eyes closed. That's us.
I sent the picture of him to his parents today. He told them that I basically duped him. And his dad was like, "Well, got him." Got him. But I did have nightmares last night from Haunted Mansion, so.
She slept like a baby. She slept like a freaking baby.
How are you going to tell me how I slept?
Because you usually tell me right after when you wake up, oh, I had nightmares.
Well, I woke up in the middle of the night, and then I went back, tried to go back to sleep.
Dang, I felt like a baby.
Of course you did. So we got each other back.
Right.
Yeah, you got to laugh at this misery.
He got to laugh mine, yeah. He doesn't think it's enough misery, though. Unfortunately, I had to sleep. No, I didn't, but you loved Tiana's ride.
I did like Tiana.
You read all the signs. Tiana's ride says 50-foot drop the whole way there, and it says turn back now,
First time I
get out of there.
I was trickened out so many times because the signs kept showing up. I'm like, it sound like this is really bad.
Like, do I actually turn around now?
Yeah.
That's what I was doing when I first rode up. Was like, ooh, turn around. I don't know, but a little antsy.
I didn't feel that way about Tron. I knew it would be fast, but God Almighty, who knew it would be that fast?
Yeah.
Who would be that?
I knew it was going to be really fast, but even me knowing that it was going to be really fast, and I rode the ride before, it still exceeded what I was expecting. It's just the initial blast just immediately makes you want to scream.
Yep.
As soon as the ride starts. Anyways, feeling good. I feel satisfied for our trip.
Great captain.
Except for Guardians. I think that would have been the real icing on the cake today.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
we've got a chicken over here.
You have to make a checklist for your next trip of everything you missed.
Yeah.
That you for sure have to do.
Yep.
For sure. And that'll also lighten some of these lightning lanes, and you're paying for them next time.
Right.
So.
Well, if it's in March, hopefully it won't be as busy.
Yeah, we might not need as many. Oh. Yeah. Amazing time. Now let's see if we can make chicken guy and sushi and
Driving like
Pandora.
100 over the speed limit.
Oh my God.
We're gonna make chicken guy.
Bro, I already got pretty sick the first drive.
She
We
was
were just
trying
going
to
to
put
Bao's
together-
house.
She was trying to put together Bao's.
That wasn't the problem.
I'm telling you, when you're like actively doing stuff on a car ride, it's not good.
Well, I wasn't actively doing stuff in this car ride, and I was sick on the way here.
Oh man, you might need to see a doctor for that.
No, you just gotta drive smoother. This is not Lightning McQueen. This isn't, Camp Radiator Springs.
They don't even allow you to drive that fast.
Okay, talk to you guys later. Maybe.
Don't fly so low, see you This is it, folks.
We're headed home. Yeah, we're headed home, bro. This shit sucks.
We've had a very full vacation, but you just never want to go home,
Yeah. I don't want to leave, bro.
We enjoyed our stay at our hotel. It was relatively close to everything. It was probably the closest to Animal Kingdom, which is probably the most separate from everything else.
Yeah.
But which kind of helped it a little bit. But overall, there's like food. There's an IHOP. There's Korean food. There's a lot of food nearby. If you did like have some late night want to eat, I feel like this was a good area. Well, only thing we ate was last night. I did get ramen, as you guys might have seen. Instead of us going to the IHOP next to us, we did go to the Waffle House because we don't have one near us. But anyways, if you don't have your car with you, staying at that hotel is nice because they do offer a shuttle and they have a lot of food nearby and a Walmart nearby that you could just walk to without having to pay for Uber.
Yep.
So that part of it I feel like is really good. We stayed at the Holiday Inn in Kissimmee, Florida by the parks, IHG. if you guys ever wanted to stay there. And yeah, it was a great time.
It was a great time.
It could have been a little bit, our room, honestly, if I'm being completely honest, if I had one thing to critique, it felt like it was missing like a furniture, like a chair piece or something,
Yeah.
or like the bathroom, like the shower area could have been more clean. But you know, you're in a hotel, so and it's not 5-star. Other than that, we never get to try the breakfast. We always ate at the parks.
The breakfast at the hotel.
Yeah, which wasn't included in our package anyway, so it was fine.
This is my decision. This is my decision. I don't think you listen. You listen. I don't think you listen. For me to come out, it must mean I'm a teacher. It must mean I'm not the same.